Hey there, this is Donna Singleton again. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Andover, Massachusetts. And I wanted to show you the March paper pumpkin and how we put together the cards. So I showed you, the last video showed you the unveiling of what was in the box. So today I'm going to show you how I put the cards together. So the first thing I did was I broke apart all the pieces that I needed for each card. Here are the cards. This is the first one. You can see the little raindrops on there. Here's the second one. And here is the third one. Okay. Now, so for this one, I needed to punch out the row of boots, and we'll get rid of all the little in-between pieces. And we also will need one of the little punch out of the blue tag, and I believe, let me see, I think it was, 32 inches of the green twine. So if you have the grid paper that I'm using, you can use the ruler at the bottom. Not sure if I'm off screen or not, but this grid paper isn't just for demos. You can order it too. Just search grid paper, search grid when you're on my online store, and you can find it. So 32 inches of the twine for this card. So I'm getting everything set up ahead of time. Now for this card, I need the boots, the little flower punch out, and a circle punch out, and the gray back, the card with the gray background. And for this one, I need, let's see what we have. We need the background with the blue sky and gray ground. We need the pair of boots with the daffodil sticking out, and we need the little pink label to stamp on, and we need the little bunny. Oh, and also we need a little heart. Now for all of these, we are going to use the, gosh, where did they go? The sheet of, oh, here they are. Sheet of teardrops and little dots. They're epoxies. Now if you happen to not get this paper pumpkin, we do sell the glitter and clear epoxy shapes. They're in teardrops and little circles. So you can always buy these and make your own card. And but for today, we're going to use the paper pumpkin product. So let me get all my stamps together, and I'll be back to stamp with you. Okay, I've gotten my ink together. Now, the stamp set came with a stamp spot, an ink spot of basic gray. I'm going to use my full ink pad because I happen to have it. If you don't, you just use the little one. And get all my sentiments out. And let's see. So the first one we're going to do on this little blue tag, we're going to do, we're going to stamp, "You are capable of amazing things." Now, even though this can fit on this skinny number G acrylic block, sometimes when you have something long and skinny and you're going to stamp on something long and skinny, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kind of blurs out the edges, so it's hard to how do I space it on the piece. So what I do is I use a little wider block, and then let me see, I got something on my block. Okay, all set. And then you can kind of see the top and bottom. See how you can see the top and bottom of the blue piece? So I'm going to ink it up. Now if you're using the ink spot, you would just turn it upside down, or you could do it, but I just find these little spots, it's easy to do it like that. Okay, so I have inked it up, and I'm going to, and try not to rock when you're using a bigger block. You don't want to get the edges. So go up and down, hold the edge, and there we go. Okay, so that will go with that one. I'm going to do all my stamping at the same time. Now on this one, we want let love grow. So stamp that, and I'm doing the same thing. It's a little wider block. And see how I got some ink on the top of that? Luckily, I'm using a little strip, so even if I did rock like that, I would get it on the outside. Okay, and now put that with that. And now for the circle one, we need, no matter the weather, we're in this together, which I think this is perfect for this time that we're going through right now. It's so scary. I hope everybody is staying home and staying safe. Okay, so there we go with those. And now we'll just, let me get rid of my ink. I tend to lean in it. So let's do the boots first. So, oh, we have some inking on this card. Now, if you don't happen to have your bone folder handy, which I don't, I'm going to use my little skinny G-block because it's a smooth edge. So I burnished that so I get a nice crisp. Now we're going to be putting, I put the ink away. I forgot we have raindrops to put on here. So let's get the raindrops out. Make sure they're going in the right direction. And we'll just stamp a few. I'm going to open this so I get a flatter surface. I'm just going to stamp a few. Doesn't have to be in the exact same spot. I really didn't look at or where they put them because I figured it's raindrops. It really doesn't matter. So I'm just putting them all over the place. Okay. Now, I think I will close it just for this one. Okay. So first we're going to wrap around this twine, and like I said, it was 32 inches, so you could use the bottom of this grid paper to measure it. And the bow's on this side, so I'm going to let some hang off. I'll hold it this way, and I'm going to wrap it twice. Now, I'm not sure if I'm following their exact instructions. I tend to look at the picture and go that route, so it might not be right. And then I'm going to come in maybe a 1/4 inch or so and tie it. Tie a bow, just like that. Okay. All right, and I will trim it a little down now, and I'll trim it more later. Okay, so then our boots. Here are our boots that are going to go right on this, and we're going to line up the green with the green that's on there. So I shall take some of these. I think I'll use 6. Let's see how that goes. I think that'll be fine for this long strip. And then I just think these cards are really cute. It's one of the best paper pumpkins, I think. So we're going to line it up just so that the green boots match where her legs are. Okay. And whoops, I got my bow stuck under there. And now we have our saying. A little sentiment, and that again is also up on dimensionals, and that's going to go right about here. Now the last thing to add to this card are some of the raindrops. So for this I use my take your pick tool. If you don't have one of these take your picks, they're really great because it has a couple. This has a the pointer end in case you wanted to make holes in something. It has the spatula end. Mine has some cardstock on there because I use that if I stick something down and have to lift it up. And then it has the putty end to help you pick up things. It has another attachment, which I don't have handy right now, that has 2 sizes of a little round ball on either end in 2 sizes, just to burnish paper, make creases. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can score cards using the other end. So I'm using the putty end to grab a couple of these little raindrops. Put one there, And just put a couple on, I think I did 3 on this side, and like I said, it doesn't really matter where you're putting them. But see, this tool really helps to pick them up. Oops. Okay, and oh, I forgot I put a little dot on her green boot. So let's pick one of those up and put it there. Okay, so there's the first card. I am going to trim this a little more. Okay, so there you have the first card. Okay, so let's do this one next. All right, on this one, we are going to stamp down the bottom. Let's put this one out of the way. We're going to stamp, it looks like some gravel down the bottom. And just going to put this on. It looks like a little dark. I think I'll take some off. This is called Stampin' Off. So I'm going to take some off and some on. That's a Stampin' Off technique. So you can get 2 different shades or more different shades out of what you're using. I think I need some dark there. And maybe some over this side. Okay? Alright, so that's that. And let's see. So on this one, this one's a really easy one. We're going to take the boots and put, that needs dimensionals, this needs dimensionals, this needs, this might be a little overkill, but, and maybe one for the bunny, a couple on the sentiment, and did I lose the heart already? No. Huh. I might have lost the heart. So let me grab another one. Nope. Come on. I think I shall cut a little piece. I don't have my mini dimensionals handy. Come on, get off of there. Put that on the heart. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we also need a small bow. So I'll go ahead and tie one. I think that this one, they might have wrapped it around the tag, but I don't think you can even see that, so I'm just going to tie one. Okay, so let's put our boots right about here, maybe. Right. The bunny is going to go on next because his little butt is over the boot. Let me see if maybe I should move that over a little bit more to the left. Come on, don't rip. Oh. There. And maybe about there. Okay. So put the boots down. The bunny. Oh, geez, I put him down. Okay. So butt's going to go there. Our sentiment's going to go below. Right about there. Now I need a glue dot. And I will use my pickup tool to grab one. Put it on the back of my ribbon. Okay. Back of my twine, I should say, my twine bow. And that's going to go on the edge here. I'm going to trim it a little. Oops. And my heart is going to go here, a little bit lower near the bunny. And again, we'll use the pickup tool to put some of these raindrops. Uh-oh. I don't know where that flew to. I'll find it some other time. Either that or it'll end up on my cat somewhere. Okay, and then I put a couple of dots, a couple of these round ones over here. That's it. I'm going to crease this. Once again, use my edge of my block G, and that's that one. Okay, so we have that one done. Now this one here, we do have to do some more stamping. I forgot that we had clouds on it. So, get my ink out. And I didn't like this full force, full strength, so I stamped off of it. And I also folded my card, creased the edge. And that's why the grid paper is great. If you don't have some, you should buy some. It's good to have. So I just, oops, I didn't really, that one didn't come out very well. Let me see if I can do that in the same spot. Oh, that's better. Okay, so these really don't matter where you put them. I just thought that full strength seemed a little too dark. So okay, and then I did another one over here. Doesn't have to be, you can do them wherever you want. They really don't need to be any place in particular. So the circle, that's going to go down straight. Oh, let's do the string on this first. I think they said to take 2 things of twine and wrap them both around, but I just took one, wrapped it around twice, and then cut it off and made a bow. Sorry, I'm afraid I keep going out of the camera view. To kind of remind myself that I'm not just talking to myself, I'm filming something. I'm talking to my friends that are out there. That bow's not the greatest, but it'll do. Okay, so put the bow around the boots. Okay, now I laid this down in the grass here so that I can see where this was going to go, because this is going to go on just with your snail adhesive. Okay, so that's going to be about there. So I wanted to put this down first, so I kind of knew about where it would fit. I'll make sure my words are okay. And then this here is gonna go on top of the boots. So what I did is I put a little bit of adhesive here across the bottom of this, and I put it on my boots, top of my boots like that. And then I turned it over and put on my dimensionals. Maybe one more there. Okay. And let's get rid of those. I don't know about you guys, but these little backings are all over my house. Okay, and then this just kind of goes right in the grass like that. Cute, huh? And then, of course, we go back to some of these. And I usually like to put an odd number of them. So let's put 5 on this card because we have a lot of sky. Okay, and that's it. That's for all of the cards that we made. There's those two. Then we made this one. And where in the world's up? Where did I put the other one? Up here they are. And this one. So I'll pull them up close. Sometimes from far away you can't really see. That one. And there's that one. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. And if you plan on shopping this month, here's my host code for March. And don't forget, if you order $50 in product, you get to choose a free celebration item. Plus, while supplies last, I have a beautiful friendship card kit to send you for free. It will make these 4 cards right here, and you will get the instructions and 4 kits to make the cards. You do need the stamp set, but you can always use the card and follow my instructions and just use your own sentiments and your own images for the other cards. Okay, so that's it. And thank you for watching, and please hit the notifications button so you'll be notified when I do make more videos. And also give me a thumbs up if you maybe like this video. Thanks a lot, and don't forget to shop. I really do appreciate your business. And when you go to my blog, hit the follow button and enter your email address. Following is different than my newsletter. Following will give you an email every time I make a post on my blog. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching.